It's week 12 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at tight end Pat Freiermuth. He's gonna be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Blues and the Browns on Thursday night primetime.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, a bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game? But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only warm, but then be able to go out there and perform and be functional, and you're not running around with a parka on. So it is a very delicate balance between being comfortable and being functional, and the teams that handle those conditions, especially in pregame, tend to have the advantage once the game's kicked off.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Chubb. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown, you're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. But the biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
At the 29-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played. And, man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Browns offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Jameis. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Winston. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Running is Chubb. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Down and less than a yard.
They'll try it now with Chubb. 1st down and more inside the 20. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Nick Chubb, touchdown Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Blues offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Austin brought in motion. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop.
Third down.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields from the gun on third down. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth.
Fields pass.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. We'll see how they want to attack. backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. He's got a man downfield, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. Here comes 3rd and 6. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Third and 6. Now Winston. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Blues offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams. In the red zone, look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Up the sideline to the 15. And he is going to be out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. He'll bring this up to the 22. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Another run here with Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Making the read, this is Fields. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. A run with Hines. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Winston. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, here's Winston. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
Winston's pass.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their
Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep.
Elijah Moore, the ball carrier. Mika Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, Winston. He finds Mims. It's complete. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Cleveland. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Blues offense make their way out to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, Toronto.
On the zone read, here's Harris. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. First and 10 now from the 36. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. That's Washington, the man in motion. Play action now for Fields. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Blues.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 14, Blues 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return is Nyheim Hines. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Winston looking to throw. That'll be caught by McLeod. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Winston. That's complete to McLeod. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Winston to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Cavante Turpin on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10.
First down. Fields. Going for it all. That's caught! And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some of the best games of the weekend come in that 1 o'clock Eastern window, one of which features the Panthers at home in Carolina, as they'll have to do battle with the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Later in the afternoon, a lot of the country will be watching the game at Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Blues offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. On the give, it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
He was brought down by
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard
That's Washington, the man in motion. They go play action with Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to...
He is in. Touchdown, Blues. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Blues are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and Jameis Winston getting set to go to work again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jameis. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready? Ready we go.
Out of the gun, it's Winston under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. On 1st and 10, Fields. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Fields. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Browns offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Winston. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he is gonna score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Boswell adds the extra point. And the Blues have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
20.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. McLeod now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense. And their running back set to go once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Ready to go.
On 1st down, it's Winston. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
19-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Winston. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Whoa! And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. He'll let this go for Pickens. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Tonight.
2nd down. It's Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That brings up 3rd down.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Blues.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Play action now for Fields. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Here's Fields to keep it himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Fields to throw. He's got it at the 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
One more time, it's Harris. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Blues. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Makes the score Blues 28, Browns 20.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Hines now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
That one knocked away and incomplete. Cameron Sutton there defensively with the tight coverage. Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down. They need one right now. 3rd and long. To throw, here's Winston. He'll try to run for it.
Jameis Winston scrambles from the pocket.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
They'll take over.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The 21-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Tonight. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. A pass taken in by Harris.
Fields pass.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense.
You gotta be kidding me. Do your thing. Do your thing. Here we go.
Still third down.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Fields. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On comes the Blues punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here comes second down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
How often do we hear, Mike, when a team is trailing by 8, everyone says, well, it's still a 1-possession ball game. Yeah, but that's only if you can convert the 2-point try, which is kind of 50-50. So they got to stay aggressive, knowing they still need a 2-point conversion if they want to tie this thing up.
That's taken in by Chubb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Winston. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every...
Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Ready. Set.
From the gun on third down. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for our visitors. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.